right, we're gonna go for a Drekthar. We're gonna go for a Drekthar Tome Tampering. I think I still really like this deck a lot, and we've gotten really close to making this good a few times now. So I want to go for Drekthar Tome Tampering. The idea for this one's gonna be to use our hero power to tutor the Tome Tampering as soon as possible, and I want to run Jailer. And I want to run Mal'Ganis. Now, I'm also calling. I'm gonna want to run some other big, swingy cards that we can play after Tome Tampering shuffles them in, and we draw them. But I'm not gonna run as many this time as we have historically. I don't think. I think historically we've run a few too many, and I think it's cost us. I'm also gonna run Raid Boss Onyxia, which we haven't historically run because it's bad after the Jailer, but I think it's so good as a swing card off Tome Tampering to recover the board that I need to run it. Basically, if it's not Mal'Ganis or Jailer, I think I want all the other minions to be really swingy. Like, they need to be able to recover the board immediately. So that's gonna be step number one. We gotta get our Malcazars. Of course, he's fundamental to the deck's success, even though we never draw him. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do differently this time is, like, maybe that's enough late game, and I might have to run some early game now to keep up better. The problem is we can't run early game spells if we still want to tutor towards the Tome Tampering. We need to run... Oh, we have run Denathrius. Yeah, I think Denathrius is good. Yeah. He's actually a good recovery card, too, because the heal is often pretty significant, even at 5 early in a game when you Tome Tampering into him. So is that enough threats? Let's see. 6 threats... Because you need to have enough that you hit a good one off of the Tome Tampering if you don't have an imp. But I think I just want to run, like, defensive early game as well here so that we can play stuff, you know, and not die. I think dying has been our biggest hurdle. We could do something like Ibis. It's kind of got some scalability. So... we could have a legendary sub theme. Yes, I don't think that's crazy. It's a decent idea to get a legendary passive. Yeah. I don't know what legendaries are going to be that are early game legendaries, though, that are like survivability legendaries. We have run Alex Raza as a big card, too. That is another one that does make sense. Yeah. Okay, sure.
Yo.
I like the lethality there, too. Really don't think there's enough early game legendaries for this to make sense. I think it has to be just good early game, somewhat defensive cards, you know? So Armor Vendor is a perfect example. I don't actually know if Voidwalker is a perfect example, but it's gotta be minions. Queen of Pain? Midway Maniac, maybe? Gonna get a taunt, we're going to get a taunt bucket if we're not careful there. I don't know. That may not be the right angle either. Whenever I blink, Regis is playing a new deck. Well, don't blink. I like this one. I want this one to work. Don't you dare blink. Tamsin Hero card. Oh, we have run Tamsin Hero card. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah. We can't play everything around Jailer. We just need good cards, too. We need card draw in particular that's not spell-based to pay off after Tome Tampering sometimes, which Tamsin fills that very nicely. So it's a good example. Oh, we've run Jeklik. Oh my god. Okay, this deck is turning into the exact same build we had before. It's all the same cards. I don't know if that's good or not, guys. Jeklik is great though, because she is something we can play early and have some survivability off of, which that's actually pretty nice. Maybe we run like a Mistress of Mixtures, that sort of card. You know, that Death Rattle makes me a little nervous, though, as always. Adding a Death Rattle seems to wreak some havoc. We could also go for discard synergies instead. It's really just the 3/3 guy, but he's pretty good. I mean, Silver Golem can definitely help get you some tempo back early. I don't know how to beat Secret Mage is one thing. Like, do I just start running secret tax in every deck, dude? Like, do we just run Horde Operative, or actually is there a better one? Not really. Tight-Lipped Witness, I guess. Kazon Mystic a little better. Oh, Eater of Secrets. I'm so sick of Secret Mage and Duels, guys. I think I'm gonna play Eater of Secrets. I think it's correct. Maybe I'll even play Tight-Lipped Witness as well. I don't know. That gets countered though by objection, but I guess all these do, don't they? So that makes these worse. Steam Cleaner. I'm not as worried about Bomb Warriors, I don't think. I can actually just use Jailer to kill those sometimes. But is that many chin drops okay? I think it's the plan for the deck. If we don't have them, it's not going to work very well, so I think we got to try it. One more early game survivability minion. Can I run a Mistress? Can I run you know, Zephyrus? Maybe? Wow, I actually think Zephyrus is a pretty good idea. Kind of fits a legendary sub theme that we have and can definitely provide some good armor vendor. Yep. Deck blindness strikes once again. Yeah, I got armor vendor. Zephyrus is a great idea, I think, actually. You guys, why did I have to come up with it? You guys usually give me the good ideas. I don't like when I have to work for them myself, but I think it's a great idea, right? We can make it work late too with Jailer if needed sometimes. And for the first few games of the run, it can definitely give us some early game removal or just like, you know, a backstab sometimes is the difference between winning or losing when it comes to swings. So yeah, I think Zephyrus is cool. This looks pretty good. I like this list. We've done a few things differently. We've added a few more reactive cards. I've sort of not gone as greedy on the Jailer side of things. So maybe this will actually work this time. Might actually work for once. How fun would that be? Reno is banned, unfortunately. It's weird that Reno's banned, but Zephyrus isn't. I guess Reno's kind of nuts with like 40 health decks, but it's so hard to protect either of them in the draft because they both... Okay, having Malchazars is amazing. We're going to look for better 10 drops, and we're going to look for, of course, the natural tome tampering as well. This is awesome. If I coin here and I hit Tome, it goes to 2 mana, and then I can play Malchazar's Tome on 3, which is pretty good, I think. Oh my god, do I have to play an Armor Vendor here to contest that? Honestly think so. I think I do. Yeah, I think I have to be able to kill this. I can't take I can't take a billion damage off this, you know. Oh, Duels just gets more and more aggressive every day, I swear to god. Every day it gets worse. Just it's like, oh well, my opponent got faster, I have to be even faster. That's a good draw because now we know we're gonna hit Tome for 2. Next turn we can do this. Hopefully we hit a good recovery card. Probably we're gonna get some Jeklicks back at the very least. Tamsin's not bad to see either. That's cool. Oh, I can coin first, right? Then I can play one of these. That's great if I get one anyway. I don't really know if I want to play Jailer just yet. It's kind of technically maybe sort of a little early. Guess we'll play Tamsin because we hit it, right? That's fine. Oh, do we like the Jeklick better here? Next turn is Tamsin plus more 1-drops maybe. We have a decent chance though to hit some 3/3s off this Jeklick or off this Tamsin, which would be really nice to get some board back, I think. I don't really care about losing my imp. Yeah, let's play Tamsin. It's fine. Hand size is not a problem. Jeklick can come down next turn still. It's no big deal. Nothing here is 0, right? Pact is still not 0. Yeah. Are at 10, Jailer at 1. Okay. Maybe these two together next turn. Jacklick loses the taunt, but the ability to lifesteal repeatedly would hopefully make up any downside there. Feral Spirits are definitely a little annoying. I need to top deck a, what, like a Nixia? The Nathrius a little late. Is there ever a world where I feel like I have to have this taunt minion alive? Like, you know, because I'm taking 6, 8. You know, there's maybe a world where I just need the taunt more than I need the lifesteal. And these taunts mean the jailer's not really killing them as fast as we might otherwise enjoy. I had an Alexstrasza in there, right? I had an Alexstrasza, is that correct? Can I hit the Alex here and play it to heal myself? Because then I would feel even safer. I mean, I may not do it this turn, but I would feel really safe. I got to do it pre-jailer, though, of course. Or I could just get a giant board of rifts as well and try to win next turn. How much damage would I have? 10. I'd have 5 imps, 2 hit in, so that's 9, and 3 is 22. It's not enough. Let's play this now and see how it goes. Taking too long, but I don't think I want to play jailer yet. It's the moral of the story. I think we're gonna ride the taunt here. Huh, I thought Alex was 1 mana. Am I crazy? Was she not in my opening hand? Oh, I guess it's raid boss. It shows right there, huh? That's a little sad. That's really annoying. Now I don't heal or taunt. Dang it. Oh, that guy does live. That's kind of nice. Ugh, really frustrating. Localar is cheap, but not cheap enough. Man. Now I feel like I'm just always dead. This clears the board. I guess that's enough, but I just really feel like we have not leveraged this as well as we could have. It's like the wrong sort of batch of cards was in the pool, you know? Now I worry about being dead to weapons and stuff. Turn 10 is going to be amazing with Mal'Ganis Jailer, but we got to get there first, you know? That sounds harder. I mean, this sets up, you know, a nice board, obviously. Like 16 damage. This could be a lethal setup if Zeph goes active this turn. Which appears he won't. I mean, Onyxia can certainly clear all this stuff and hit face. I mean, it seems fine, right? We were... I don't know, they cleared all this stuff. I should maybe hesitate there. I think it will, right? But, I think we just play a Jacklick to player on weapons here. It's weird that we're just not playing the jailer, but the fatigue is just more risk than I really need, right? We're winning on the bodies and the clears and the removals here more than we're winning on, you know, immune minions don't matter as much right now. That's a good play. Wow. Still alive though at the current moment. Nice. Okay. So yeah, that definitely felt a little wobbly. Like it wasn't exactly the cleanest end game, but it all worked, you know, it did what it was supposed to do. So I think we take those. Man, chat, you guys are so quiet today. There's like no chat. Everybody's busy, I guess, man. I don't know what's up. You guys made me nervous though, man. I actually think I like Inspiring Presence, right? That fits this deck okay. We've got some good legendaries for that. I mean, you know, it's a little bit stranded until... Was Jailer's F Coldblood lethal? Oh, maybe. Actually, that's a good thought. Is Cold... How much mana did we have? The turn I hit for 16? Yeah, it might have been. I don't know how much mana we had. I didn't think about activating the Zeph. That's 5 mana play. We had just played the dude for 5, so we had 6 mana, right? I think it might have been actually. Yeah, that's a good spot. Hey, Orum Dragoon, dude, thanks for the 2 months. You guys like all chatted at once now. You guys just all popped up at once. Making me feel lonely though. Anyway, I mean, robes is kind of cool because it reduces the cost of the tome tampering even more, but that's only a couple cards in our deck. I think presence has more interesting upside long term. Okay, this is a great bucket for us. Yeah, Hand of Gul'dan's amazing for our discard. Valdris is totally fine. I don't hate this Alexstrasza, but it's not worth more than this. This is great. Really perfect. That was the same thing we got last time we played this deck, as I recall. The Fell Gorge bucket. I have still not actually played Mal'Ganis and Jailer together in this deck yet, guys. It still hasn't happened. I've missed it every time. We've never had a moment where they were both like 1 mana and we played them early. So I'm waiting for the insane high roll, you know? Here I think we can keep Pact, but I'm gonna hard mulligan for Malchezaar's Imp otherwise. I think Imp is just so important at reloading quickly. And there he is. So now we have Imp, and of course we're gonna tap into the Tome Tampering. We might get a Hand of Gul'dan since we added an extra spell, but we'll try our best anyway. Jack looks good to see too, actually. This is gonna be a great hand probably. Hey, Magnadra, thanks for the gifted sub to Evil Lime. Prefer my limes to be neutral, chaotic neutral perhaps, but not evil. Shielded mini bot and rush. All right, popping the shield for me, appreciate it. Oh, we just hit the Tome Tampering. That's actually bad news in some ways because now it costs more mana. It wouldn't, you know, there's a chance we of course wouldn't have hit it, so it's still kind of good news, but I gotta wait till turn 4 now, so I gotta figure out something to do next turn, which is not gonna be obvious ever. Tempo Silverware Golem, best case scenario, but I actually kind of want to draw a better card, of which that's not one, and this is now just totally dead, so kind of skipping a turn. I also just have no good cards in here for the tampering. I really need to draw like an Onyxia or something here to make this feel right, because currently we are just sitting like idiots. I might even have to wait a minute. Goldshire Knoll, that doesn't feel worth it. It's maybe a little better to hold though and like Tempo the Eater of Secrets here and try to get one more big card before I go. I mean, I think this is okay, right? It actually kind of contests the board a little bit. We've got a lot of recovery, so I'm not worried about that as much. I'm gonna wait. Oh, I could have just played Pact. Yeah, I'm thinking about using Pact after because it's free, but why not do it now? I guess the body is nice, but not that nice. Does Zeph have a good play here now if we want to stall for a minute? Lightning Storm's not good. Mass Dispel is not playable. Anything good off Zeph? No Shard. Oh, Blood Knight. Oh my god, Blood Knight actually is insane. That's gotta be worth it, right? Blood Knight's so gross. Devour's not in the pool, guys. It's not a classic card. I think this is awesome, dude. Get out of here, Shields. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know how to actually turn this into a win, but maybe they'll feel like they have to trade into it, right? Who knows? If they just ignore it, I think would be the smart play, but they might. I like it though. I think that's right. I think they know they can't really deal with it, so okay, that's definitely worth it now. Now we go. That's fine. Onyxia would be so clutch here. It's not by any means guaranteed, but we're getting more and more likely to hit, and we could tap into a Pact as well now as to hit again to try to. I still think it honestly might have been better to pack first to get more good minions as opposed to packing later, but okay, Onyxia, nice, yeah, perfect. Whoa, click the wrong card. Whoa. Null for 0. Can we play that at the end still? Of course we can. It's 1 mana, so yeah. Okay. Am I going face, I guess? Yeah, for sure. I'm playing Knoll. I traded this wrong then, didn't I? Gonna pretend I care a lot about board space. Okay. Which is kind of true, to be fair. It's kind of true. Whatever, let's go. More 3/3s might be nice. Okay, that's an incredibly good turn. Obviously. No 3/3s? Not a single 3/3. Are you kidding me? Still fine.
What'll wet your whistle?
Okay, play your Muckborn Servant.
Follow the rule.
Haldor is actually really nice. Is that enough to stay alive here? We've got 9. Hold up, we got 11, 12, 13 with local R, right? 11, 12, 13, yeah. Cool. This is crazy, dude. This deck's gross when it works, man. It's really gross when it works. By the way, the Onyxia was a card we never ran before because I was always like, oh no, Jailer immune, it's bad. And it is bad post-Jailer. That is still true, but it's so good pre-Jailer, and often you're trying to recover pre-Jailer that it's already won us 2 games, right? It's already won us 2 games. It's crazy good. Yeah, Bubba's actually not a bad card to get at all. I think some nice reactivity. It's kind of another Onyxia, right? Kind of a second Onyxia. Yeah, this is okay. These are all fine cards to shuffle in. They're not spells, which is important. That's really nice. So yeah, I think this is an easy pick. Totally fine to get more good big minions that play well with our big hands and stuff. All right, this is working better than we've ever had it work before, which is pretty exciting. Wouldn't Amalgam spell address your Onyxia concerns post-Jailer? I suppose it would, but it would also expose that to some risk of like deadly shots and stuff. But again, I'm not actually too worried about that. As we said, you know, presumably I can just hold the Onyxia if I need to worry about board space, or, you know, when I play the Onyxia first, it's so good. Like we held the Jailer for a long time that one game. I'm hoping that's just not an issue moving forward. These are all fine cards for the post-tampering hand, but I need to make sure I'm finding the tampering and the imp as reliably as possible, which neither of those provided. I love, by the way, that we've played only secret mages all day for 3 straight weeks. All we've played are secret mages week after week after week. And as soon as I put an Eater of Secrets in my deck, because I'm finally fed up with all these stupid mages, I have not encountered one since. They've just all disappeared. The Duels Q knows. It's like, no, we have to protect our wonderful secret mages. They're everywhere. We can't make the secret mages angry. Of course not. They'll stop playing. Hide them from Regis and his Eater of Secrets. Obviously. So next turn I can tap into Tampering guaranteed, but we're going to burn a card if I do. Which, I mean, that's okay. I'm not too worried about that, really. Since demons would draw imp pretty reliably, we've tried it before, and we've tried like Witchwood Piper as a non-spell tutor as well, but it never ended up really feeling worth it. Because you got, you know, you want to run Mal'Ganis, I guess that's probably only 2 demons technically, but the problem is it puts it in your hero power, which we always felt like actually slowed us down in some ways more than it sped us up. Oh my god, an Etheron saves the day on hand size, by the way. I don't know, we could try it again. We could try it again. I think you hope that you just have the imp in your natural draw and hit it, but later in a run I could see it getting better. Then again, we've already added... No, I guess we still haven't added an extra demon, so... Valdris not a demon. Oh, and Etheron's a demon, but... Okay, suffocating shadow, sure. This is an incredible hand. Even though we don't have imp here, we do have Hand of Gul'dan, which is going to draw a few cards for us, and we can tap into Pact as well. So we know we can draw off Pact for free. So this is a really nice hand, really high quality hand. Both the organic draw and the tap here. Felgorge also draws a lot. Ooh. Do we like Felgorge better? Yeah, I guess so, right? And I can just Alex that 1/3. I think it's worth it, right? Just to deny them any more effective cheap draw. Also discounts a card, which I don't think that matters as much, but I don't think the 8 face damage is particularly relevant yet. We don't have any other discard effects, right? So we can just tempo this, I think. Any reason to hold this? I can't think of one. I don't think so. I mean, I guess a gold shard null discount, but that's not something I'm too stressed about. Have you tried the new location on Snap yet? Oh no, not my oh my god, dude, the Steam Cleaner. You're kidding me. This guy's a genius. Oh my god, what a legend. What an actual god. Dude. Rude. Yes, a little bit to make a video is all I've played the new Snap location. I haven't really like tried to do much with it, just tested out a little bit and stuff. What's your Snap rank? 100. I'm always at the infinite floor because I go climb to infinite and then I just farm boosters with bad decks with my cards I never play. So pretty much always at 100. Sometimes on stream I'll get back up to 103, 104, and then immediately after stream I'll go farm boosters and get right back to 100. I have donated countless cubes to the people of Snap. They owe me their lives. So Bubba, this turn's okay. We don't have lethal, but it... Ooh, the tempo imp made all the difference. Yes. The tempo imp saved the day. Genius plays, I say. Genius. Imp is even winning games when he's not being used for tome tampering. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we've had this debate a lot. I can't wait to enter into this debate again with the elixir of vigor. I think we probably take it this time. I think last time it was a big debate because there was something else that was kind of exciting for the that competed against the elixir of vigor, but this time I don't really see Khadgar's being compelling. Like, yes, discounting tome tampering and pact and stuff is fine, but it's very few cards actually being discounted, and it very occasionally could change a breakpoint for like how quickly we can imp tampering, but we don't need to necessarily do it as early as possible. Anyway, a lot of times we're like waiting for the right hand. So vigor. Oh yeah, it was Band of Bees last time. That's right, which was actually pretty cool. That actually worked really cool. But so the risk with vigor, right, is that we end up shuffling, number one, potentially bad cards. Like we don't really want a second imp in the deck or an armor vendor. Those aren't great cards to put in the deck. I mean, we're going to kill Zephyrus immediately with every single vigor play, but that's fine. We can sacrifice Zephyrus. That's not a big deal. The upside, of course, is that like Jailer will immediately shuffle more Jailers into the deck, and we will never fatigue because we'll just keep playing Jailers forever, right? 3-mana Jailers, 3-mana 10/10s, which is clearly a really cool cycle because you get Jailer upside but no fatigue. And then on top of that, of course, just shuffling like 3-mana Local-Rs and everything is fine. It's not maybe as good as the 1-mana Local-Rs off tome tampering, but I don't think you're totally sad if you shuffle a 3-mana Epsilon instead of a 1-mana Epsilon. That's clearly still going to be a pretty significant play. So I think Elixir is fine. I think Elixir will work okay. Wow, you guys are actually way more anti-vigor this time. Last time you guys about had a stroke. I mean, obviously there's independent different people in every stream, but last time I didn't take Vigor and people were outraged. They were sending letters to my house. Cancel Regis, he didn't take Elixir of Vigor. And this time I'm like, yeah, okay guys, you know, you're right. Let's take Vigor. It makes some sense this time. And now you guys are like, oh my god, you don't take Vigor. Take the scrying orb. Take the scrying orb. You really, I really don't think it's going to, I really don't think it's going to ruin the deck as much as some of you are suggesting. I mean, there's like 3 bad things to shuffle in, right? Like Imp and Armor Vendor are the only like terrible cards to shuffle in. And I think we can really mitigate that anyway. If you look though, almost none of these are actually bad. Even Jeklik's like, okay, yeah, 3-mana Jeklik, sure, I'm cool with that. You know? And then most of these are insane. So anyway, it's this. Sorry. Deal with it. Deal with it. Ooh, discard synergies. Now, Wicked Whispers, though, is really bad for us because it adds an additional unwanted spell in our tutor off our hero power. So I think we dodge this and this. I think we have to take this. This is not exactly my favorite bucket. These are clearly fairly low impact cards overall. I don't hate an Ooze. I don't hate a Spellbreaker. Don't hate a Skulking Geist, but they're not good. It's just that it protects my win condition, which is tutoring the Tome Tampering as quickly as possible. I really don't want a Wicked Whispers. Really don't want a Wicked Whispers. The Geist kills your Tamper? Huh? How do you figure? I mean, like 2 cards may be hand and packed, but it's only spells, guys. Is that, oh yeah, you guys are thinking it's minions. Yeah, no. Only spells, guys. Hey, Levinti, dude, thanks for the Prime sub, man. I mean, I don't love it deleting the pact in the Hand of Gul'dan or whatever, but we'll either draw them first or just not play it. It's not like we have to play the Skulking guys. Sometimes you guys act like when we draft a card, you know, it's like it has to be played, and it's always going to be played at the worst possible time. It's like, well, Regis is bound by law. He has to play the Skulking Geist. He's going to ruin his entire game plan, but he's bound to it. It's 6 mana, and he's got 6 mana. It's all he can do. I think we'll be okay, because, you know, we could just hero power into those spells before a Skulking Geist. So I think it's okay. It's not good, but again, it protects the hero power. And as long as we can protect the hero power, I think we're advised to do so. I gotta go for a second, guys, real quick. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. I gotta run downstairs real fast, but we'll keep this rolling. Really good start so far. So I know that means we'll lose our next 3 games, but you don't want to miss it. All right, can we keep the momentum rolling, or will this deck fail like always? This deck always gets worse and worse over time, so let's see if we can keep it going or not. We're gonna need some lucky mulligans into imps and stuff. We're gonna need non-aggro opponents. I think we can keep Hand of Gul'dan here. Are we ever actually gonna get Jailer Mal'Ganis, by the way? Seems almost impossible. 3-0 is a bad sign. I know, that's what I said. Like, that means we always go 0-3. We're really screwed here. With Hand of Gul'dan, I feel a little better hero powering because we can draw a lot of cards, both off the initial hand that gets discarded, and then the copy you can also hero power into and get even more, which means you're often pretty likely to hit one of your discounted plays. Bomb Warrior Vigor will actually be a good counter to, because we can shuffle a lot of stuff into the deck, decreasing the likelihood that I connect on bombs. I can also use Jailer to just destroy all the bombs at some point. That may only be good after they've already played like a Rokara. Oh my god. That is annoying. I forgot about that. Dang it, dude. I'm going to have a 50-50 every turn to hit the tome tampering, man. If I keep drawing bombs and don't draw tome tampering, I'm going to lose my mind. I just want you guys to know this. I am absolutely going to lose my gourd. I promise you. I am going to be very mad. If I hit a bomb here and not a tampering, I'm going to be outraged. Okay, that's good news. Netheron, also good news here. So next turn is absolutely tampering. We have Pact in hand off hero power we can hit into, and they're both going to be 0 mana.
Welcome.
I guess I could also hit a bomb again, though. God's sake. Stupid bombs, dude. Oh, armor gain. Nice. Okay. They're taking 8, too. I don't mind that. Feels like a pretty good exchange for me, really. Can I get an imp off the top? That would be dreamy. Mountain Giant. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and rip here. Man, they got Greedy Gain Swamp. I just realized that's really cool. Wow. Wow, that's actually a fun combo I've never done before. That's really, really cool, though. All right. Gonna need some big plays to win here, man. Big plays. That's a good start. That's a good start. That sucks. That's no fun. Hey, that's a good start. Holy crap. Okay. I mean, why not, right? Let's go. Do they have removal for this, right? Can I get a 3/3? Might be worse against Brawl. Oh my god. We're going into a Brawl turn. Maybe I hold the Mountain Giant here. What do you guys think? Going into a Brawl turn. I think this is enough board for now. Let's not be too greedy. Let's wait. Let's wait just 1 minute. This is already kind of sad for the Brawl, honestly, but everybody in chat says hold, hold. You guys are like, you guys are like a, you know, a phalanx. I couldn't think of the word. Like those old phalanx, you know, shield walls. Hold, hold. Yeah, good hold, by the way. Very nice hold. Fell Rift sucks. We're gonna Tamsin it anyway, but it's okay. I think we want to Tamsin first before we Mountain Giant in this case. Alright. This is not a deck where Jailer Mal'Ganis is very likely to be a win condition, by the way. I don't think that's gonna be good for us ever. Because they just have so much hard removal. Like legit full-on removal, you know? Ooh, a Netheron again. Okay. We'll go big one more time here. These are some good minions to put in the deck, honestly. Not bad. Have I played any bad minions? I just kind of realized. No, right? I've only played good minions, right? Localars, Mountain Giants, a Netheron. I mean, this was the Netheron we got back already, so they're not, you know, they're not as good as Denathrius's and stuff, but I think they're fine on average. Certainly fine on average. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em. Why is Giant 1? I think that might have been a Vigored Giant, so he was I think he was am I killing both of these 3/3s with the Localar, or just not killing any 3/3s with the Localar? I don't know here. I don't know. Let me think. What do you guys think? Is it better to kill 2 3/3s or no 3/3s? What do you like? What do you like here? Maybe we just kill both? Like, it is a really nice threat though if they can't deal with it. Maybe we just don't kill anything. So if you're saying kill 2, is the 3/3 really that scary? Oh, it's not gonna be 2. This is only on enemy minions, isn't it? It's only 1. Oh, it's only 1. Never mind. It's fine. 1 is fine. 1 is fine. It's not enemy. It's not enemy. It's not any minion. It's enemy minion. Let me spit out my words here. 1 is totally fine. We will kill 1 for sure. That's the same difference anyway. Okay. Alex is getting close to setting up some lethal pushes. That's nice. Valdris is going to be pretty significant reload at some stage. They must have a kill on this local arc because they wow, they're taking 8 again. Broom. Okay. I don't think they feel great about this play. I might have just not taken the 8 there. Silverworld Golem we don't love. Valdris we actually, I think, do like getting more Valdrises because they just draw so many cards, right? Hopefully we can discount Alex and get that ready to go ASAP. Okay, Localar. Again at 1, yeah, sure. Could play this, but I think we like Localar's fine. It's becoming a real problem for the opponents to deal with all of these freaking Localars. This guy even got chipped in too. Do we want to put Knowles in the deck? I mean, they're not terrible, but they're really not great. I don't think so. I think we wait. This is certainly more than enough board to win. And Knowles could disrupt us long term quite a bit, so. Okay, that's fine. That's also fine. Cool, okay. Nice. Dude, that worked so well again. Jeez, this deck when it's rolling is really rolling. Look at all the Fell Rifts too, dude. 0 mana everything. Wow. All right. Really, really cool. Man, we love Book of the Dead, but I can't take a spell, I don't think. I need to hit Tome Tampering as soon as possible. So the question is, do I take Blade or Grimmer Patron? Patrons shuffles more patrons into my deck, which I don't really love. They're not that good. It's just a couple 3/3s. Yeah, they can snowball, but we don't have a way to make them like really high pressure when they snowball. I don't think that's something we're excited about. I think I take Blade, right? It just gives me a different angle, like can be removal in a pinch, can be, you know, threat in a pinch. So I haven't played with Blade in forever though. It's been a long time. Okay, sadly all of these have spells, so we're not gonna be able to dodge a spell here. I think I don't want 2 spells for sure, so that's out. I don't really like these cards very much. They're not very good for Vigor. This is probably the best Vigor bucket, and Drain Soul's probably actually my favorite spell if we're gonna have to take a spell, so we'll stay here. But here we're seeing the deck get a little bit worse as we're forced to take a spell. This is going to get worse and worse over time. Each one of these is going to delay the Tome Tampering. Not always, right? Because you might hit the Tome Tampering first, but it increases the odds that the Tome Tampering is delayed by a turn. And if you are tardy by a turn with the Tome Tampering, then it turns out you're going to you're gonna trip against the terrors of the triumphant I'm running out of good alliteration here, but this is a great hand. I don't think we keep Mal'Ganis, honestly. I don't hate him, but I think we can do better. I want a reactive card, as always, if I can. Book, okay. Imp will put a bad minion in our Vigor, by the way, but it's gonna be worth it once we get the Tome Tampering reload immediately. The swing there is just so big. I would probably like to get things going prior to... that's a really good draw, because now Tome Tampering is one of our only draws left. We've got that in Drain Soul, right? So I would really like to get this board developed and in play and scary before turn 7 for like an Adara or a Psychic Scream. Oh, is that good or bad? I think that's good for me, right? Oh my god, Jailer in hand. Why didn't I keep that Mal'Ganis, dude? Zephyrus is active, but oh, we're going next turn, dude. Is it worth it to go next turn? Is this big enough yet? Oh, that sucks for them. They don't even get the 2-cost unit because there was nothing to buff. That's sad. Like you could have gave them a 2-cost at least. That feels bad. I mean, Jailer's pretty good. It's not good against, again, Adara and other stuff, but we just get a bunch of Jailers right in a row. So I think we can go next turn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. This is not a false alarm. This is not a false alarm. I think I put the Knoll in first, right? It's gonna be 1 mana. Oh no, but I might want to play the Jailer and stuff right away. It depends on what we draw, right? Do I want to put the Knoll in first? I put 2 extra Knolls in the deck, which isn't great.
Boys,
It's not terrible.
room by the hearth, won't ya?
Love the Duels.
Do you guys like
content
Knoll
and your
first or
attitude,
not?
bud.
I don't
Keep
think so.
it
I think
up.
I'd rather play a big pop-off card. I think we go for the Dream, yeah. Just get Jailer Mal'Ganis for next turn, right? What order do we play those in? Do we play Jailer then Mal'Ganis, I guess? No good payoffs? Are you kidding me? Really, not one good payoff card. Man. I need to do this so that I get... We got both of these imps, by the way. Unbelievable. I need space. This is gonna put these in the deck, but it's, 2 out of 18. I think it's okay. I just need space. I think it's okay. I need to be able to top deck. Like, if I don't put these in the deck, I'm gonna burn my top deck anyway, so. It's like, yeah, play the Knoll, bro. You'll still overdraw. I'm not worried about overdrawing. I'm worried about getting a new different card, right? It's about having more choices, not about saving plays or whatever right now. Okay, these are actually a real pain. By the way, I love that Mill Druid is getting played. I can't help but feel I had at least some small part in this. It's kind of exciting. We get blades off again. I'm just out of hand space, I'm just basically here burning 2 more cards, but without a lot of choice in the matter. I can play a Feoris's Blade next turn, maybe to some impact. Oh, man. Everything's awful. Do I play this for 1 card and try to hit something nuts? I'm really just burning through my entire deck. Which isn't a risk from, like, a fatigue standpoint, because I have Vigor, but it's a risk, obviously, from a, again, card choice standpoint. Fel Rift is good. Neptulon will be good later, yeah. Gonna lose both Mal'Ganis and Jailer here, though. Oh, Feral Rage is fun. It's good life gain. I mean, the good news is we're gonna get to a game state where I can just keep making Vigor minions of my choice, like just Neptulon every turn or whatever, right? And just go. I don't know if they have a, like, mega win condition later, though, or not. Like, do they have... crazy mill Zyrella stuff as their plan? If so, I need to, like, play as many Neptulons in 1 turn as I can, right? I need to play like 3 or 4 at once sort of thing later. And I might be dead before then too, is another risk. Actually just worried about dying soon. And like Bubba this turn looks okay. It's gonna draw me another card, which I can't play, but that's all right. Would love to get a Jailer though, man. If I could somehow get Jailer and Mal'Ganis together, that would be so sick. Knoll, okay, that's actually pretty nice. Yeah, I'll take a Knoll right now. Normally I'd be sad about like lowering the quality of my deck, but in this particular instance, I'm actually making it more likely that I burn garbage than I burn the one-ofs that I care about. Like the Jailer's a one-of in my deck right now. Oh. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Oh, that's less fine. Jailer's a one-of, so you know, it's more likely now that I burn a Knoll than I burn a Jailer, you know? Plague of Death. Oh my god. They got Twisting Nether and Plague of Death in one cycle there. That's pretty wild. Plague of Death would have been good against all that mill stuff of mine. You got me addicted to Marvel Snap. I'm sorry, man. I hope you're having fun, though. I think it's pretty fun. More acorns. Amulets are scary. Like, those big boards are still intimidating because I might lose board. This is such a fun matchup, by the way, though. This became a very interesting game, you know? They turned this into a very fun game. I could farm these squirrels off the Phaeorus' blade, maybe. I do want to spend all my time shuffling again, though. That's gonna make that hard to farm, it looks like. Yeah, good buff there. Knolls again, that's fine. Yeah, we like Knolls, like I said, that's okay. We can go Knoll into Onyx here. Seems good to me. It's not an Onyx. We don't have any way to actually activate this, but just keeping the deck full, you know. We're playing a minion every turn or two. 2 cards per turn would be the dream, I guess, but at least 1 per turn's fine. Next turn could be a local R. That seems very valuable. Don't know if I want to commit to like silverware golems. Those certainly feel like worse draws. That's scary. Okay. Oh, do we go? Do we go? Is it too early to go? Because I do risk fatigue. I can try to get the Mal'Ganis, but it's so unlikely, man. It's so unlikely. Like, do I really greed guys? Do I really greed for the Mal'Ganis? Oh. Everybody's saying shuffle in. Like, guys, we know that's the whole point of the Vigor. We get that part of it. That's not what's up for debate here. What I'm debating is how much I greed for the like ultimate win condition, or this is going to be Mal'Ganis right here. Okay, that's good too, though. It's not a Mal'Ganis. That's actually fine. We don't care about that. Local Argon, that's fine. Okay. Guys, I gotta go soon. We can't greed it forever, guys. I mean, it's a 1 in 10 to hit Mal'Ganis, and it's gonna keep getting worse. I don't think we can wait anymore. I mean, I don't mind killing that minion this turn. I think that's totally reasonable. That was a pretty big threat. I don't have a way to draw now, though, other than just naturally, so. Also, I think this deck can answer Mal'Ganis anyway, so I think it would be wrong to play for the Mal'Ganis here. Like, yes, it would be nice to have both, but so unlikely. Oh, Mal'Ganis is gone, so that solves the problem there. Easy. Easy fix. It's a scary board again, though, man. Okay, so they went really big there. Man, they're just killing all their scrolls, all their acorns, their amulet. Dang, dude. They went hard. So I guess we play things post Jailer here, right, to get more shuffles. The only downside is Bubba. Maybe I can play the first Bubba and trade in and then Jailer, because we want to get the clear here, but we don't want to shuffle in this first, right? So this should be fine. Guess we killed the big one. I don't really know. So, I guess the question is here, am I playing the junk minions or not? Right? Am I playing the bad minions? That I don't know the answer to, I'm afraid. Like, do I play a silverware golem? What do you guys think? I don't think so yet. I think we'll be able to catch up on future turns, right? No, though, man. I feel like I can. I don't know. This minion's so bad, but I think I have space for one at least. So we're gonna start hitting face, right? I'm just worried about being dead to fatigue. I mean, maybe that doesn't help me long term, though. I don't know. Do I Alex my own face or do I Alex their face? That's another decision point here soon. I'm not really sure. I'm worried we're gonna get like Psychic Scream to Redarid, so I don't want to like totally forego the board in exchange for fatigue protection. Because we know we're drawing at least 4 here, right? So I would have been in fatigue without playing the imp. Guess it just depends on how quickly I think I'm winning the game the other direction. Like, how much damage do we have here? 21 and 8. Oh, and 10. Is this just lethal? 21 and 10 is 31, and 8 is 39. So not quite lethal. They're at 43. Maybe we just play double jailer this turn. A little nervous about dying again, though. Maybe I still heal here and trade a little bit. I think I have to heal to be safe. Chat seems to agree. I don't like that I'm only adding 1 card to deck, but that's probably okay. I think we'll trade the 6/6 in here. Maybe just trade here to be a little safer. That seems fine. Hit for 14 and 10, right? Yeah, exactly. The next Alex can go face, so it's not like we risk too much. I really doubt I'm dead to fatigue, but I don't think it's impossible, right? Trade and Xyrella could certainly kill me. There's no question I could be dead. And you know they have a Xyrella, so I think we're almost dead. It's a real shame we don't have a lethal push here. Would be nice if we could have just killed them this turn, because I guess they may not be able to kill this, so they can't trade. So maybe they can't kill this. That might be hard to kill and play a Xyrella, huh? That might limit them a little bit. So that could help. You might just play Xyrella here and see if it's enough, and I don't know the answer either. I don't know. Between the Xyrella and the due process, I bet it's not far off. I bet it's not far off. Oh, there's the Adara we were talking about, right? Okay. So now we need 3 mana Alexes, I guess, right? Or just more jailers too. Oh, that's gross though. That's gonna be enough to kill me, guys. This was really smart, right? We talked about the Adara. I only have 13 with Alex, which is not enough, and I can't get 2, and I also just didn't hit it anyway. So I probably have to play Neptulon here to stay alive as best I can anyway, which is still not maybe great, but Neptulon is fine.
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Oh yeah, I could kill the shellfish to get 2 Alexes. Oh, that's lethal actually, right? If I get the Alexes? It's lethal, right? If I get them. I'm not guaranteed to get them though. Oh, but I hit for 7 and 16 is lethal. Oh, this could be a lethal push. Do I have enough space in hand? If it's not though, I might lose, but it's okay. We should go for it, I think, because we're pretty far behind. Oh, I only got 1 Alex. I mean, I can use the Alex to heal again, but that feels really bad. These stupid imps, they're coming back to haunt me, dude. I think I'm actually going better off going Jailer Alexes here again. Make this bigger for next turn, I guess. I don't know. Well, this is certainly a big enough board to win. Am I crazy? Did my game move weird? My game's like weird. I can see more of the opponent's hand and less of mine. These plays are so big. I did this again, by the way, just so I don't die to fatigue, hopefully. I'm still very worried that we'll die to fatigue, but we'll see. Yeah, they're going for it here. Dang it, dude. I think we're probably dead. Feels like there's more than 8 fatigue here for sure. If we'd hit that Alex, man, we had a lethal. That's so frustrating. So frustrating. I'm certain we're dead, though. There's no way we're not taking 8 fatigue. There's no way. Glad I played this, by the way. It would have been even worse. They only need 2 more draws. There's at least one more shell, right? There's gotta be. Oh, wait. I'm only taking 3? Is this right? Oh no, no, the due process! No! The due process draw! Oh my god! I had just a little bit of hope, and then it was ripped out from under me. Ugh. This is the pick for sure. We don't want spells. Man, that game, dude. Oh, there had to be a way to get through that game. I don't know what it was, though. Sin's Demons is actually a decent spell for us. I kind of don't hate it. Man, there had to be a way to win that game. It's just hitting the Alex would be nice. You know, if I could go back and not play that imp, I probably would have. I still think the logic on playing the imp was actually correct, right? It was, I need more cards in my deck so that I don't die at any given point to fatigue. Because, you know, they could have maybe Xyrella a turn earlier, and without those 2 extra cards, you know, we might have been dead even sooner, theoretically. I just needed to hit that Alex. You know, we had a 2 Alexes out of 4 cards, I guess. It wasn't really that likely, like a 25%er, but really want Henchman with Elixir? Yeah, it's totally fine. We just, I don't have to play it. It's just free, right? The other ones were spells that ruined my tutor. Again, I'm not forced to play cards, especially this one, because it doesn't kill a draw. It's totally free. Probably should have waited to Jailer Mal'Ganis normally rather than Tome Tamper. I don't agree with that, because you got to get a swing out, or we would have just been burning a billion cards. We need to get some power and play fast as much as we can. But also, I don't know what you mean by play them normally, because the opponent can just Psychic Scream anytime, right? Waited a turn before I killed the last clam. But yeah, that was us pushing for lethal, though. It was us pushing for lethal. Alex face and hit the Mech Colossal? Maybe. I did hit the 3/6, but I guess I could have hit both, right? Yeah, that would have been a net 3, maybe. Yeah, that's a good point. Which actually would have made a difference, yeah. Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't hate hitting the Colossal and healing with Alex. Because you don't lose, like, the durability doesn't matter anyway, right? It's, you're getting that back regardless. So if you heal 8, it's a net 3, which would have made a difference. Yeah, that does feel like an opportunity. That's a good spot. That's a good spot. I think we can take this. I think since Demons is okay, since we care about the Demons, frankly, that's fine. And the cards are certainly okay too. Oh, I'd already used this swing earlier. Yeah, but that's okay, right? Because the 3 would be taken regardless, right? The 3, like, even if it was on board, it would hit for 3, but I took 3. So, like, the way I did it, I took 3 and healed 0, but netted 5. So that's kind of a net 8. Or no, just a net 5. But if I did the Alex and hit, I would have taken 5 and healed 8. I guess maybe it's... Yeah, it would still be a net, right? Anyway, that sounds like a good spot. Yeah, I like that line. That could have helped. Crazy game though. That was a really fun game. Like if I'm gonna lose a Hearthstone game, that's the kind I want to lose, right? Really close, down to the wire, cool big plays. Like that was awesome. Here we can do better. We want to find spells and you know, Malchezaar's Imp as much as possible. Good units are great too if we find them, but if not, oh, that's a terrible draw. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. All right. Iron Roots and Recycling. Wow, fun. This has got to be the worst possible hand I could have, honestly. I don't know if I could have picked a worse hand. Like just the worst cards imaginable. Oh, we're just dead too, so that's always fun. I love these decks that just decide to make turn 1 5/5s for fun. That's always great joy. Hand is okay. Tampering's really where it's at. I mean, we have swing potential in this deck, but they're just out so fast here. It's going to be really tough. Another fantastic buff. Mountain Giant, okay.
Job's done.
Since Demon, so we have Tome Tampering and Drain Soul left. All right. I could tap into a Drain Soul. Oh, dude, we're just dying. If I tap into Tampering here, would I be better off going for a Since Demons into an Imp? It's not guaranteed, unfortunately, because we have Mal'Ganis, Anetheron, and Imp. That makes me think it's not worth it, but we're pretty much dead, so I'm not sure it matters. I think I just go, right? I think I just go. I think we have to hope to hit, you know, I don't even know what. I guess Hand of Gul'dan is going to draw 3. I mean, I could maybe get away with a Henchman this turn and then next turn go for the big swing. But the problem is, since Demons, Tome Tampering, and Imp is still a 5-mana play, so I don't have any mana left to play anything, and I would just be dead on board very often. So I think I need to try to win next turn with like an Alex into a Brittle Bone or something. I don't even know. Really no good plays, but we're kind of useless here. Kind of just dead. There's an Imp. Thanks, buddy. Wrong timing, but here you are. Oh, it's just the worst. Oh god, it's just so bad. Oh, we're dead. It's okay. If they got off to like a 1 or 2 turn slower start, right, we could have made a better play, but I just had to recover this next turn because we're dead in 2 turns, right? If they just had a slightly slower turn, we could have had the confidence to wait 1 more turn, but like this, you just can't. You have to go. Now I don't think there's anything, right? And Alex doesn't feel like enough. I mean, eventually, you know, an Entitled Customer would be pretty cool, but that's going to be too far behind as well. Lightning Storm here actually puts them with just a 5/2. Okay. That's the best bet, right? Is Frost Nova ever better? Like, can I trust that, like, I'll draw a Tamsin or something? No, I think Lightning Storm's solid enough to get us started, right? Like, a 5/2 is kind of a lethal threat, but the Overload 2, though, is so punishing, guys. I go to 4 mana next turn. If I tap into a Hand of Gul'dan, what would I find? Hey, time to begin. Thanks for the 3 months, man. I could just be a greedy pig and go for the Frost Nova, man. Because I don't think Storm's enough. I feel like Storm's going to leave me screwed. Because of both. All right, dude. I'm going to be a greedy... Oh, I can tap, too. That's great. Zephyrus discounted. Oh, that's even better, dude. Wow. Okay. Pulling it back. Filtering the deck a little bit here. Next turn, we have to hit Tamsin. Or maybe that other Zephyrus. We got 2 Zephyruses in the deck, so maybe we could hit a second Zephyrus. That would be great. I would take that. Here's another buff. Okay. It's another one out of range of a Tamsin, which is unfortunate. And we also drew Acidic Swampoos. Cool. Great. GG, buddy. We tried. We tried. Tam, Azef, or Customer. Yeah, there were a few outs, right? I think some people will be mad about the Frost Nova line, but it's just, you know, leaving a 5-2 up just doesn't win. As you see, you know, oh, they just swipe you and you're dead anyway kind of thing. You gotta play to the crazy out here because we're clearly so far behind and so dead otherwise. I'm pretty confident Frost Nova is the correct decision and buy yourself a turn or a miracle. Okay, so this is interesting. I got some discard synergies, but a spell. This is no spells, but really bad minions, and this is 2 spells. So I think we take the 2 spells and really bad minions. I don't love the minions, obviously, but this game just keeps getting harder and harder. I mean, Shriek's not terrible, I guess. Getting a 0 mana Shriek could be really good against certain board states, and these are certainly much better. Maybe we still take this. I don't follow though. This 5-2 would have died next turn. Yeah, I'm saying that would be too late, right? We would be dead. It would hit me once, and that is enough. It's very likely if they have a minion on board that it's very easy for them to buff. In fact, you saw it. They played a Living Roots. That's 2 damage. That buffs a 5-2 by 2. That's 9 damage. We were at 11. They needed either one more nature spell or that swipe. I don't know if the swipe was in hand. I think it might have been top decked, but you literally saw they had 9 out of 11. Any other nature spell is lethal just by leaving the 5-2 on board to attack. Okay, we can keep this hand actually. This is really nice. 2 spells in hand makes the tampering much more likely. We actually like both of these in the tampering hand as well. Some good cheap card draw, some removal. That's nice. Can we find the magical Eater of Secrets this game? Oh, tampering in hand. Oh my. Okay. Wow. They've got Crystal Gem and Elixir of Vigor. I wonder if they are a secret deck. I mean, they are because they have the hero power, but how much with Vigor are they actually a secret deck, I wonder? The Eater of Secrets finally coming true, guys. So we might be able to find a Sense Demons into an Imp here, but I think we're going to have some hand size problems, I bet. Could maybe go Shriek if it makes any sense here. Just ditch the Henchman and still hero power. Test a secret or something. Oh, it might also hit the Bone Web Egg. That would be a nice high roll. By hero power now into Sense Demons, it costs 2 mana. It's not something I'm playing this turn. I think we can just Shriek here. 50-50 to hit a great result. I get the hero power. Don't have to worry about hand size as much. It's Sense Demon or Drain Soul. Yes, Eater, I think gets countered by Objection. We even hit the high roll. Nice, okay. Oh, that kind of. Oh well, okay. All right, well that didn't exactly go to plan. I guess those things happen simultaneously, huh? we learned something today. Of course it works that way. Why would they design it to work in a convenient way? What were we thinking? Let's see if we can hit. I think we play for the imp here. I did test a counter spell. I mean, there is a world where we kind of want to play this now so that we don't risk a counter spell getting developed, and then I like risk not being able to play tampering for a long time. But I think I need a better reload. I think we got to try to hit the imp, and we missed the imp anyway, so that's pretty sad. Dang. Okay. Well, so be it. Gonna put a garbage henchman in just to buy a little time here. This is nice though. If we can hit these together, man. Mage may not have a good answer to that outside of, you know, wands and stuff that are naturally or not naturally in their deck, but mage in general is very damage based removal very often, or targeted single target removal. So we'll go this turn. They didn't seem to develop a new secret, so that's a good timing for tome tampering. We can tap into, you know, hand or pact maybe and get a better play. Getting a 3/3 here is also pretty nice. But, you know, Hopefully we can hit the good stuff. Armor vendor, okay. Of course we get a henchman back immediately. That makes sense. Hand is fine. All right. Ooh. One half acquired. Ooh, Valdris is nice. Okay. I mean, do we just go, guys? I'm wondering if we just go. Like, is it time to just put it on here and just start making some 10-10s because it's mage and they're just not good at dealing that and we still have 35 health? I think we just go, don't we? I can go jailer into Valdris and just play another jailer. I just can't think of any reason to really wait. I mean, I guess we have an objection here potentially. Maybe I armor vendor first in that case. Just to test the objection, right? Yeah, I think that's correct, isn't it? Test objection here, because that could really screw us. I definitely don't want my jailer getting objected. I definitely don't care about them. Don't you want to do jailer last? No, I think I'm okay with putting a Valdris in and just drawing the jailers immediately, right? So I think this is fine. I will just draw the two jailers off Valdris and play one of them right now. I think this is okay, right? I just get another 3-mana 10-10. Which, you know. We're just going, right? I put in a silverware golem. I mean, this is a kind of win in 2 turns sort of scenario. I maybe have room for 2 more jailers. I can destroy them anyway. I mean, whether I destroy the board or not, that kind of matters. I think having a little bit of chip damage is good sometimes. Push through taunts and stuff. I think it's okay. I don't think board space is a problem when we already have, you know, 24, 25, 28 damage out. That's kind of a 2-turn win regardless. So why worry about it? Having these little 3/3s to like clear off threats might be worth it, or just test, you know, vaporize type effects, that sort of thing. The 1/3 is good for that too. I mean, this is not a threatening enough board that I worry about them going face, right? We're at 28. I mean, I guess maybe I can kill the like bartender or whatever. Oh no, Flame Ward. It might make like an Oasis ally, I guess. This is probably worth playing. Maybe I just dump the taunt in. Like, who cares? I can destroy it later if I need to. I mean, I win next turn. They're not dealing 28, right? They're just not dealing 28. Can they freeze me, though? That's an interesting threat. Guess it was the ally. Yeah, okay. I think we can play this. It's totally free. Duplicate's fine. Let's just in case, you know, just in case. Oh, this doesn't actually have taunt, of course. But just in case they freeze me out, I feel like they could win over 2 turns if they play a freeze here. Because they can freeze my face now. I don't know if hitting stuff was right or not, man. I don't know. It seems like unnecessary, kind of. If they have a Frost Nova, we could definitely lose. Just hit for 9, Frost Nova, hit for, you know, whatever, play a thing, and hit for enough. Kind of nervous about that, honestly. Taunt, okay. That thing actually is really, really annoying for them. Wow. That's really annoying for them. Do they have a Frost Nova? Oh my god, we did. We lost. They're going to clear off most of their board here, though, or a lot of it at least. So we're not actually dead, I guess. I guess we just chill. I mean, they have 7. Do they have 7 damage, right? I don't know. I think attacking this minion was wrong. I mean, it didn't really matter much, I guess. But I kind of just took damage needlessly. We just pass. I think there's nothing else to do. The freeze here might be enough, man. They could easily have 7 damage, right? It's not hard to find. I mean, was it wrong to hit or not, guys? I don't know, man. We didn't know that it was Oasis Ally, but it was a pretty decent chance, I think. That's a secret, so that doesn't matter much, I think, ever. Barrier is not enough, right? Oh, a taunt plus a barrier might be enough, man. Oh my god. Dude, 2 taunts. Are you kidding me? I regret not killing this now. I thought the damage output on the other card mattered more, but this is kind of looking more annoying now. If that's a barrier, I don't think I have enough damage, right? I think we lose. I think we just lose to barrier. Can I clear enough minions maybe if it's not a barrier? You took more damage off the board than was going at you, and freezing your face didn't matter much. Okay, I'm glad to hear you say that, because I'm nervous that it's... Oh, okay. Surely it's not ice block, right? Surely it's not ice block, right? Oh, okay. Oh, god dang it, dude. Oh god, that got scary. Okay, they should have conceded because I was nervous somehow they got an ice block in a bucket and we were screwed somehow. Okay. Man, I actually kind of like Murloc Holmes because he discounts. I guess we could just take Blade though and be safer, right? It doesn't mess up our pool so much. We got another Bubba opportunity here. Is Bubba worth the trouble? I don't know. I kind of like Murloc Holmes for some reason. It's not about filling the hand. It's just that he's remember. I know this is hard to remember, but we actually have Inspiring Presence. I'm thinking like sometimes just playing a tempo Murloc Holmes is not bad. He's kind of a 1-mana card. It is a little bit of a liability to fill my hand. I think we've clearly had some pretty full hands. I mean, Bubba's probably the safer bet, but oh, Murloc buckets. That's true. I don't want Murloc buckets. Let's take Bubba. It's fine. Bubba's gonna kill my early Zephyrus, but we already have a few problems there. Yeah, we don't need this. Okay. Guys, you know what? 5 wins, I think, is the furthest we've ever taken this archetype. I'm sort of happy with this run. We had a couple crazy games there, too. This might be a YouTube run, man. 11, 15, 22, 32, 39, 44. We're at 54 minutes still only. And we need one more long game, maybe, to make this a compelling... to make this a good, compelling YouTube run. We might do it anyway, though, because it's so fun. All right. Hey, TNT, man. Thanks for the 19 months, dude. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. I did beat the Secret Mage without Eater of Secrets, of course, that we put in our deck specifically for Secret Mage. Imagine if I had an Eater of Secrets in that hand for that final turn, too. It's probably like objection anyway, so it didn't matter. That freeze, dude, that freeze made me so scared, right? That freeze was the one thing that really countered our game plan. Very spooky. I think I should have gone back and killed that Brits bucket. I'm sure you understood my logic, right? Like, oh, I don't care about them making another board because I'm gonna win next turn, so I might as well just remove damage because it felt like damage was the only way they were gonna be able to cheese the victory. In reality, when they stalled with a blizzard and then built a really wide board, it bought them an extra turn, so the Brits bucket ended up being way more damage because it was summoning multiple minions that could attack. And frankly, the Wild Pyromancer probably saved us even a little bit. I'm not sure in regards to like board space or how much more aggressive it got, but pretty spooky. Pretty spooky stuff. And we cannot find a game though. What the heck? WTF. Everybody's scared of the tome tampering terror that is RegisKillbin. Good old RegisKillbin. Guys, I was gonna play Snap, but I told my wife I'd be done by 6 for dinner. She's cooking dinner. I don't want to, I don't want to be late. We only got 45 minutes till then. That's not enough time to play Snap. I might come back for a Snap specific stream later tonight. I don't really have to stream Snap tonight because I actually got some videos I can make. A few of them stocked up, but I kind of wanted to. Having fun, Oh, for those of you playing Snap, did you find my video today useful? The new location sort of announcement. It's kind of a mix of news and, education, like mostly to announce that, hey, there's a new location if you haven't seen it yet, check it out. And here's how you play it. Was that good or not? Because those come out every week. I don't know that most locations are going to have quite as much like discussion. I'd suspect most of those videos would be shorter. Because that one was pretty complicated, had some interesting mechanics and stuff. And frankly, a few I didn't even touch on. Some of the like destroy mechanics are interesting. I didn't think about those yet. You got to make those quick because they don't give you the locations ahead of time, and the featured locations only last for 48 hours. So oh yeah, shoot, I trusted it too much. I trusted you too much, Hearthstone. Trusted you too much. Okay, acting weird. All right, not a great hand. Spell Shaman. Did it say Shaman? Not a great hand. We want to look for spells, and we want to look for imp, and we want to look for big payoff cards. Those are the 3 things we care about. Why do we keep getting... Oh... How do we keep mulliganing into the henchman, dude? This is like how many times have we hit the henchman in the mulligan? And also this hand is just I could not have picked 3 worse cards. I think if you told me to pick the 3 worst cards for this matchup and put them in my opening hand, I think we would have ended up with these 3 cards, honestly, and maybe even this one too. Perhaps an Acidic Swamp Ooze would have made the cut. That's a good draw. That's a good draw. We're happy to see that. Demons is it's okay. Honestly, I really don't know that I could have picked 3 worse cards. Can you guys think of another card that would have taken the spot that's worse? I would have rather had a Lucky Soul Hoarder. I could, play that for some soul fragments. I would have rather had Bone Web. I mean, Ooze. I would have rather had an Ooze. Ooze, at least you could tempo. You don't love the tempo because of Vigor, but very frustrating. The opponent is playing a doubled spells deck, which I'm kind of relieved to see that, and it's not like some hyper smork aggro thing. Oh, that's intriguing. Okay, now we hope we find the imp. We do. Nice. Okay. That's really good news. Now next turn we can do this. Unfortunately though, the hand is so garbage, I don't know that it's really going to be worth it. We might want to play out some of this garbage first, and then, I mean, Pact of the Lich is good, I guess, but the problem is playing this stuff out. Vigor is going to turn it into even more garbage in my deck, which I don't really want that yet either. We could tap here maybe and just play in a Netheron. I think that's kind of okay. Maybe getting one more good card. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, that I do replace my hand. Like, I just improve the quality of my hand kind of regardless. I do reduce my pop-off ability, but maybe we need to think less about pop-offs and more about just advancing normally with, if I get a Kartut Defender, I'm happy to play it. If I get a Valdrus, I'm happy. Maybe we just need good mid-game plays as opposed to pop-offs, right? I think that's actually pretty logical. If I go for a Netheron here, I can hit Drain, Soul, or Shriek. I might wait one more turn and just take the Netheron. I think that's a pretty decent play here. So maybe we can go next turn. Next turn also gives me the luxury to play a 1-cost follow-up if needed, which can be pretty nice. Drain Soul's certainly fine. Drain Soul discounted, okay. Could maybe start a turn with that next turn, that's cool. So some cheap Anetherons in the deck is that's a good minion to shuffle in, or at least solid. Not as good as, you know, the Nathrius or whatever else, but solid.
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Less than 3.
Okay, that's Drain Soul targets maybe. They gonna kill this? Lightning Bolt trade or something? Zap, wow, that's cool. Dude, Zap Natural Force with a Spirit Alpha is actually gross. This is a monster turn, what the heck? I'm kind of glad it's saplings and not the other thing though, at least. I feel like this does give me a little bit more opportunity. Oh my goodness. Is this worth it? Just to kill that weapon? I don't hate it. I'm just putting really bad cards in the deck against the problem. Ugh. I don't really have a follow-up play either other than Henchman, which I guess is okay. I don't love this, but I think it might be right. We're just really falling behind on tempo here, so I'm gonna try to recover a little bit of tempo. It's kind of bad though because it makes the hand smaller. I'm putting 4 bad minions into the deck. Like, it's a real tenuous balance here. Like, are we trying to stay alive? Are we trying to pop off and swing? If I had better cards in hand, like if I had an Onyxia, if I had an Epsilon, I think I'd play for the pop off more. But given that I don't, I think I need to just jostle for board a little bit here. Just a little bit. No, I don't think Henchman's a legendary. He doesn't have the legendary dragon thingy. If he was, he would be called like, you know, he would be called like Boreface the henchman. He would be like named almost, you know. Ooh, I think we take this, dude. We need it. We need it. We need it. Just reset here. Yeah. Okay, let's reset. Next turn we can pop off big time. Okay. Henchmans are actually good to put in the deck, especially against you know, spreading saplings army. That's really nice. So we're finally in a good spot. We're gonna put a henchman in as well, which sucks. We can tap after and hope to hit Pact of the Lich. We still have a Shriek in there as well, but, you know, not a bad roll, maybe. The Ooze is already back. Great news. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. A Shriek is not a bad card for us to get either, by the way. It's okay, because we have an army of 2/2s to kill. It's all good. Alganis in hand, all right. Imps, we definitely don't want to play. Ooze for 1... really don't want to play. Let's hit Pact. If not, we'll keep the Shriek for later, but Pact is really good here, yeah. That's nice. Armor vendors? I mean, I don't necessarily hate armor vendors getting in the deck. I think we're going to care more about life gain than our opponent, but I don't think we play them yet. I think we maybe wait a minute. Man, I don't have a good turn next turn, though. Can tap into a Fell Rift to draw, but it's not going to be exciting. I need a great top deck, dude. I need a good top deck. We're at real risk here of sort of snowballing into just more and more terrible draws, right? If we don't get some good draws soon, we're gonna be polluting the deck too much and then just ruin our late game. So I think I have to exercise a little patience for now and try to make as good of plays as I can reasonably. Okay, that's a significant overload tax at least. Oh, never mind. Quest done. It's not. Just kidding. I need to draw like... Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure, dude. Why not? Let's do this. I think we need to reset boards as much as we can. I don't mind. If I had a deck full of entitled customers, I suspect we could win the game. Like, it's okay. I'm going to try to hit a Fell Rift here. Nice. Okay. Ooh, that's a good draw. That's a good draw. Okay, that's great. Great. Do I play an armor vendor here? I think so. I think there's a chance this deck does a lot of damage with doubled spells. I think I'm okay putting armor vendors in. I think on average these are going to be good draws for me. I also just want to top deck and not burn a card here. So I'm going to put the Armor Vendor in. If we get a few of these, I don't think I'm heartbroken. That's probably the only small minion at this stage that I'm willing to play, though. This gives me a top deck, which is what I really care about. Going to 9 on hand size is really important. I'm going to have a tough time, though, playing the Tamsin next turn because maybe I just rip a Mal'Ganis, honestly. Oh, no, it's Tamsin. Scratch that. This is quite a good Tamsin board. Scratch that. I think we like Tamsin. That's fine. Those were going to die anyway. Little do they know. Joke's on you. Alex is really nice, but it's got to be Tamsin here. The question is, am I playing anything first? Like, I could put in a Lucky Soul Hoarder. That's kind of okay-ish. I could just burn cards as well. I don't think I want to dump like an Ooze and a Bone Web for hand size effectiveness because I think that pollutes the deck too much. I don't think a Lucky Soul Hoarder is the end of the world. It's a little bit of extra healing in the deck. It's, you know, it's a 3-cost card anyway for 3. If we put a bunch of Soul Fragments in, I don't think I'm heartbroken, right? So maybe we dump this to get 1 extra card in hand. I'm kind of fine with this. You guys think save it for the draw? Well, no, we've got hand size problems anyway, and we're going to draw cards here. So effectively, I lose a draw if I don't play it because my hand is full. So I think it's okay. Like having this hero power now to draw more reliably as opposed to drawing just weird Fell Rifts and stuff. Mountain Giant, is that going to be playable? Not this turn, but next turn, yeah. That's good news, actually. Burn the Blade. It's kind of sad. I wouldn't mind having a Blade for sure. I'd like to get an Alex down soon. That's clearly going to be a great minion for Vigor. Clearly, we love that. So is Mal'Ganis, right? Do we think this deck has an answer to Mal'Ganis Jailer? Might be hard to say. This is a good time to play this. I wasn't sure we were going to get a moment to, but this feels great. Because there's no pressure on board, right? So let's just start taking heals and stuff. Next turn's a Mountain Giant turn, probably. Crushing Hand, sure, that's quite efficient. No biggie. Worried about them generating just overwhelming stuff off their quest is my biggest concern here. Can they just make like too much value or too much damage, right? We've got good health total right now, but that doesn't mean that lasts forever. Mal'Ganis Jailer could be a way to beat that, though. They just can't ever answer it. This deck has a lot of damage-based removal, but I'm wondering if they have something like a wand in the deck. We haven't seen a big treasure yet, right? We saw Exerciser Vampiric Fangs, but I don't think they've played one of the tier 2 ones yet. So it might be nice to bait out... You know, if we could bait out that kind of removal first, I think that would go a long way. Are we cool with Knolls in the deck? Maybe I put a Mal'Ganis in? Yeah, they could have Devolves, yeah, but Devolves... Well, yeah, Devolves do open up my face, but don't deal with the board, I guess. So, depending on how big the board was, it might be enough to kill them through a Devolve. These seem good together. I'm just wondering if I need to play the Knoll at all. Do you guys like Turtle? I mean, I get more, but they're 38 cards away, right? I don't know if I like that. I might want the one in hand now. Like, I might want to rely on that one.
What is taking so long?
We're getting further and further away from any given top deck, right? That I think we need to be careful. Silverware Golem's garbage. My hand is soon going to be full of just things I don't want. Polluting the pool. I really need to find those Alexes, you know. I really want to play this guy, but I can't. I gotta have patience. I have to respect the Vigor, I think, as much as possible. I mean, the Knoll I don't even love, but there's this tenuous balance between not being too far behind, but also protecting our draws. I mean, I'm just hoping that we occasionally snipe a good draw. The deck is getting reordered constantly, so, you know, I'm hoping we just hit a Jailer, hit a Denathrius. Like, we don't keep hitting the same loops of minions that are subpar. It would be really nice to get an Alexstrasza, for instance, that we put in. Getting one of those for 3 and creating that loop would be really good. If we got all 3-man Alexstrazzas for the rest of the game, I think we'd be really happy, right? We'd be very, very, very relieved. All right, so going for a little board here. I honestly can't answer this very well right now unless I get an entitled customer yet again, which there are quite a few of those in the deck. That's one of the most common cards we have, I think. There might still be 4 in there, maybe just 3. Sure. Wow, that's a big overdraft, dude. Oh, God. Stormcaller Brucon's in already. Yeah, we're in trouble, man. This is going to be tough. See, we're taking so much damage now. This is what I was worried about. Oh, my God. 7. And 8. You're actually joking, dude. Okay, that's the Alexstrasza. Killing Brucon's worth pretty much the same as healing my face, right? So I cannot believe they hit for 7 and 8. The natural force here is so gross. This deck's cool though. I like it. I think I have to play the henchman here to get a taunt. I'm gonna tap after playing this Alex though, because I might be able to find something better to play. Like another Alex. Or I don't know, whatever. But I probably have to play the henchman to try to deny this damage a little bit. Bubba? Is Bubba 6 now though? Yeah, Bubba's 6. That's not gonna do it for us. I'm actually wondering if I need to tempo some oozes here. Just to like get the board back. It's so bad. I mean, I think I'm probably dead, to be honest. I don't know if these are gonna matter enough or not. Trade 3, hit for 2. I think I need the patience, guys. I have to trust I'm not dead. I think this, we're not close to winning the game yet. Like, yeah, if I was close to pushing it lethal, I would just throw these in, but we're gonna need 4 or 5 turns. I think if I put too many bad cards in, those 4 or 5 turns just aren't ever gonna connect. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Dude, that's gross. Alex is gone. Good news is oozes wouldn't have helped here anyway, I guess. It's kind of a relief in a weird way. Oh, that's a lot of damage too, potentially. They could just get 2 lava bursts right here. Couldn't play them both right now, but 1 would be enough, so it doesn't matter. This is a cool deck they're playing, man. The stuff we've lost to today has actually been really cool. I'm assuming we're losing this, by the way. I don't think it's possible to win. Maybe if I had a 1-mana Jailer somehow, but no such luck. I mean, I guess maybe the customer could clear. Silverware Golem cannot. I mean, Mal'Ganis, clearly they just hit and then hit and I'm dead. That's not a play. I think customer's a little short, right? It'll only do 9, won't it? Guess I could somehow get 2 maybe or something. I don't know. Goldshire Knoll doesn't do it, bro. Good try, I guess. Good try, I guess. We tried. I'll take this loss, man. It was at least a fun opponent, right? That's worth something. Why did the board just get tiny? Did you guys see that? The minions all got tiny. It's like this board space was weird or something. The board space was really weird. That was strange. Really strange. That was weird. Oh man, that was odd. Okay, I mean, listen, that was a good duels run, honestly. Pretty good duels run. I think I'm gonna put that on YouTube too. I think it was a fun enough deck and had some crazy enough swings. I really wish we'd gotten the 1 Mal'Ganis Jailer situation's my only thing. We never had a chance to get both. I think that would have been really fun to put in a, the unkillable deck kind of idea, but I think, having infinite Jailers is still a pretty cool, duels hook. And we had some great games there. I think our best games were actually our losses, which is often a little sad, but they were still fun nonetheless. And hey, we got a nice legendary out of it too. Cool. Thank you, Duels, for the awesome, fun legendary bonus. 11, 15, 22. I'm counting how many minutes this Duels run is. 32, 39, 44, 54, 104, 111. It's a little short. I like Duels runs to be at least an hour and a half if I can, but again, it's okay. It's all right. I can I need to pad it at the end so people aren't spoiled. I need a little padding at the end.
Make some room by the hearth, won't you?
Maybe I can talk about, well, I don't know when it's going to go live, I guess. So that's one problem, but that's fine. Whatever. All right. My hair is really doing cool stuff today. It looks awesome. Let's play some Warlock, guys. I'm not gonna have time to play Marvel Snap, unfortunately. The stupid disconnects at the start of the stream really threw it off. I lost 30 minutes there. That was now gonna combine with another 20 minutes to be an hour of Marvel Snap. Yes, 30 plus 20 is an hour. Deal with it. You'll get good at math one day. Well, I might come back for Snap later tonight. I don't know. I really wanted to get a good Snap stream in. Maybe just a couple hours. What's the wife cooking? I think like tomato soup, I heard. Yesterday she made chicken piccata. Pretty fancy. Felt real fancy. Tonight it's tomato soup and like grilled cheese sandwiches. Sounds delicious. Less fancy, but still good. All right. Yeah, I think Immolate against Warlock can be good. Some of these Warlocks are, you know, more impy, some are more cursy. Often a hybrid of both, but if it's more cursy, Immolate could create some friction, I think. This, by the way, is a Disruption Warlock, if you guys haven't seen this quite yet. It's really just about screwing up your opponent's plans. Every card here, in one way or another, is either about screwing up your opponent's cards, stealing their stuff, ruining their day, or alternatively, staying alive long enough to do that. The one thing this deck lacks is an AoE. We don't have a good mid-game AoE, but just couldn't fit it in. We had to, we had to run Coil Fang Constrictors. We had to run Immolates. So if you're trying to be good, don't play this deck. It's not good, but it is very fun. It does screw with people a lot, and it will only win certain matchups. You're gonna just fall over to a lot of aggro decks, but anybody that's trying to be a little greedier, you can do some fun stuff. But yeah, if you wanted to make this good, you know, cut Soul Seeker, cut Fell Soul Jailer, cut Immolate, and run some AoE stuff maybe. All right, so we're probably looking at a spell next turn. I actually can't really interrupt the spell next turn, unfortunately. So I guess that 1/3 is going to get fat. Man, I just don't. This is not going to be very good. I think they might just trade over here. Again, I don't have AoE, so I think we're dead. This would have been a decent Doomsayer turn, maybe. This would have gotten buffed by 4. Doomsayer would have went off nicely. That would have been a good play. Could have maybe tried to tap coin it, but that feels really bad. Maybe they don't have it, though. Oh, they don't. Nice. Okay, that's going to give me a 2/2. That's good. Really cool. Oh, actually, man, yeah, what a weak play from them. The 2-mana Flame Imp that just summons me a thing that kills it. Wow, that's fantastic news. And this doesn't even take any good trades either, except this, I guess, but even that doesn't feel that good. That's amazing, dude. Really nice play. Here, I think we just go on board wide again. I'm actually going to go ahead and coin the touch as well to clear this guy. They will probably trade into the Trog. That's fine. Well, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have played the Trog right. I don't know. It's kind of free to die. I'm not sure that's right. Maybe I lost the coin and the Trog for nothing here. I got excited to just play minions, but it's kind of free. I don't think I like the Trog play. I take it back. Delete that play. Pull it back to hand. Pull it back to hand. 5 mana Murlocula. Oh my god. Oh, they decided to kill the... Oh, nope, they do. Okay. They had a tough decision there to make. They erred on the side of Trog. They must have spells they want to play. Sadly, that's not something I can disrupt very easily right now. I don't really care if they heal, right? That's fine. That's fine. Why clear taunt and not imp? Well, my thought was that it allows up attack angles if a taunt is gone, but I mean, leaving an imp out is a little risky, so I kind of hear it. Both because it can hit bigger things and it's an imp for the location. Would life have been harder if a taunt was left behind? I'm not sure if it would have. I don't know. Good question. Man, another 3-2. Another 2-2. Amazing. This thing has gotten obscene value. They finally decided to kill it. They're like, I'm done with that, man. Screw that guy. Screw that guy in particular. All right, can we take the Rafam here? That would be so spicy, dude. We'll give them like an immolate or something. I don't care. No Rafam. Bartender for 6. I think we can keep that in control for now, at least. Can I proc this infuse right now? Not really, no. Let's infuse 2. Maybe we just take the catastrophes that don't have the reload in this case. I think that's probably the most efficient play. And yeah, we'll give them the immolate. That's not something I'm really that worried about. I'll go ahead and rip this. I don't care at all. Let's go. Oh, Giraffe. Oh, we didn't get the Rafam with a Theatar, but we did get it. I will trade a Jiraxxus for a Rafam every day, all day. That's a good exchange. We lost some garbage, and they lost one of their primary win conditions. That's good news. So I'm guessing this is not a deck that's running curses, right? I haven't really looked at these lists closely enough to know, but I'm assuming curse and blocks aren't running Murloculas. Just feels like something you wouldn't have room for in a curse lock, and it seems that's true. Yeah, that's accurate. So this is probably purely imp. We haven't seen a single curse card, so that does track. Ooh, Twisting Nether, man, bringing that coin back, dude. I lost my coin earlier. Dang it, I'm actually losing the board pretty hard here. Golden Murlocula is so sick, by the way. Do we just take the Mutanus here and just trade what we can, I guess, and play for the Twisting Nether next turn? I don't think we're gonna die or anything. Seems unlikely to die, so let's just try to eat something valuable, get a bigger board presence here. That's nice. That would have been something that could have threatened a lethal, yeah. That seems good. Dude, this watch post is still on board, by the way. I love it. I love that it's chilling still. It's been there since turn 2 and it's their turn 8. It's making every card so expensive. Their entire game plan has been shorted out by this one card. So fun. Do we take the Twisting Nether here? It's not like the most drastically oppressive board, but it's probably worth it, right? I don't know though, man. I could probably get away with a touch here. Just touch the 3-2, trade into a 3-2, play a catastrophe, see what we find. Like save the Twisting Nether for a bigger emergency later. I think I'm okay right now. Let's just try this. We might even just like tempo a Bran. Who cares, right? Tempo Renathal's better, obviously. I think actually Doomsayer here is the play. Because if they trade into it, they're going to be wasting a buff. Right now they don't trade into it, so they just give up a whole turn. I could get ahead with Bran, Renathal, tap. I am gonna have to pay attention to this. I don't know when I don't know. Is this is still 2 turns away? Do I need to play this next turn? Oh god, I just realized I don't remember how many turns it's been. Oh, Tanzin's good for them. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Guys, when did that? I have another turn, right? That was my calculation, but I'm not sure. Oh wow, they're getting all these fell rifts, but they're just going to die. That's delightful. All these minions they summoned are just gone. Maybe they have some way to interact with that. I don't know. What a delight, though. In other words, I don't need to play this turn. I think I have one more, right? That was my brain telling me that, but I'm not sure. I had a moment of hesitation, right? This is really good, though. Eat some of the stuff in their hand here, basically. Bartender gone again. Librarian, Not as interesting. Yeah, okay, still alive. That's good. So this is probably the turn we Twisting Nether for the record, depending on how big they go. I mean, we might as well anyway, because it's gone regardless. Like, if it's at all sensible, it's probably time. A little sad I'm not tapping, to be honest, because we're getting very light on resources. There's the Phoenix. Okay, that's a pretty big commitment. They're going to library here, I bet.
Thank you for
Oh,
your
Grimoire. Okay, Grimoire again. Okay.
Thank you for your service.
They're trying to kill the Bran off really desperately here.
Swarm them, my pretties.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, this is fine. We're gonna tap. What was in here again? Oh, that's really nice. We'll save that for later though, because this was a librarian and a bartender, right? Sounds like a TV show. The librarian and the bartender. But I think they didn't. Yeah, they only get the one card back. We saw this before, so I think they just got the bartender back, right? I think only the bartender. But this is a great draw. Gonna have to decide if I want to use this as removal. Oh, I do. Yeah. Okay. That's perfect. Or card draw. I was gonna say it, but clearly this solved the problem for us. We can test a minion here into Okani. I suspect that's probably spell, because they don't want to deal with removal. So I think we can just play Renathal and be happy. We probably go ahead and rip the Altar of Fire because they're going to be almost out of cards. Oh, well, that means we're testing, I guess. We could go Drain Soul just to be like, no, let's test. It's fine. Oh, it's minion. Oh my god. Library, shipment, and rift gone. Okay. Well, that works out fine too. All right. We lost. What did we lose? Curse, Watch Post, and Immolate. Not a risk at all. That's totally fine. So I do technically not actually have good removal right now. We are sort of, you know, at risk here to another board development. They have the shady bartender too to make it kind of scary on board. So I'm a little nervous. Oh, they got the librarian back, not the bartender. Oh, okay. Well, that changes things, I guess. That makes it a little less scary, yeah. Board operatives, awful. Okay, hold up. Let's do this. Let's pick one, and then we'll screw the other one with the Okani. Oh my god. Okay. I can eat that next turn with the jailer potentially, right? So let's keep them from drawing cards by going spell here, or if so, they may just trade first, right?
I'm 7 moves ahead of
They trade first, then they can draw. The jailer's not guaranteed to hit though. Oh, this has just got a little scarier again, man. I'm like a little nervous. Surely they don't trade the imps, because but they don't want to draw too many, so maybe they do trade the imps. Yeah, I should have attacked first, depending on what's being played, I guess. Shipment. Oh, well, that's plenty big anyway. Okay. So we know that their hand is exactly Denathrius and Impending Catastrophe. So Felsoul Jailer can always eat the Denathrius. The problem is they can just kill the jailer and get the Denathrius back and play it right away. I don't have any way to actually stop the Denathrius. Yeah, it's true that it won't infuse, but I'm not really killing much anyway. Right, I'm only killing one thing. It wasn't very big, but it's big enough because these are dealing 12 already, guys. Like, these are really gross. I guess if they trade in, though, yeah, that's a good point. Like, once they trade in, they actually don't have as much damage. Yeah, that's fair. Although these are still really big. I would love to tap here into, like, a Drain Soul or a Twisting Nether or a Gigafin. Drain Soul's honestly pretty good, yeah. I guess we just kill the imp, right? I don't know. It's not perfect, but they Trade in 2. That's a Fell Rift. So this is literally it. They have Denathrius. The Catastrophe's dead. So this is gonna trade in so cleanly though. Maybe I had to kill this. I don't know. I was thinking like taking Imp out of play. It wasn't big enough anyway, but I think I just had to kill that. I think I was wrong. I mean, I'm not dead here, but I currently can't kill the Denathrius. Can't kill it. It's gonna be like 14 or something. But I can't kill it. I have no way currently to kill the Denathrius. I need Twisting Nether or Gigafin. Oh, they're running face instead of trading. Oh. Wait, what? Why didn't they play it? Oh, they're gonna try to farm it up as much as they can, huh? Because they think they need the damage. I would have probably tried to put the Tintin in play. I feel like they were in a good spot here. Trade these 3. And then I mean, it was not going to kill me. I guess maybe they were worried about removal. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. They don't know my hand, but now I'm going to get to do it again. Just same play, right? Which I feel like is going to put me in a really good spot. Oh, we've also got a Twisting Nether. Okay. That shifted positions, that makes me nervous, but I think it's okay. I just need to get enough board now that I'm like winning into fatigue and not dead to a Denathrius, right? Like we know. Oh, I forgot to look at what it was. Ah, crap. What was the number? Oh, it's 11. Okay, so it's going to 15, 16 here max. That's gonna be fine because we'll have minions on board and they actually might just be dead to fatigue as well here. Not quite, I guess. They're taking 5. So if I just trade here and play minion, oh, this is definitely lethal. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good top deck. That solves any problems. Yeah, the stalling here are gonna do the job. Yeah, they're very giga dead. Cool. Scary game. I think I made a misplay not hitting that librarian. By the way, I was trying to get like sneaky, like oh, I'll value trade and deny it the damage, but it just traded so cleanly. It was silly. Gave them more infused potential, right? Cool. That was a great little win, dude. Despite this deck being a bit devoid of AoE, because we decided to meme instead of make it good, you know what? We squeaked it out. That was pretty cool. Even against an Imp Warlock. Kind of nice.
Well,
Why is he hero powering? I think it was smart to hero power. They needed to make sure they had enough damage off their Denathrius, so hero powering gives them an Imp, which gives them more damage. Because they were not otherwise going to have the breakpoints necessary to win. By the way, Coilfang, MVP. MVP. Alright, this is a great opener. Again, Warlock. I don't know. Immolate seems a little slow, but if it's Curse Warlock, it might be okay. Could also just snipe an early Denathrius or something, you know. Early Zakul or Bran or something that doesn't want to come down and they have to kind of play it suboptimally, that sort of thing. Can be pretty nice. Okay, Drogs are nice. We love Drogs. This is Renathal, so this looks more cursey, I bet. That portrait is cool. I'm gonna assume you're talking about my opponents and not me, which makes me sad. But yeah, I get it. These aren't my favorite. I don't love the like, you know, I mean, it's not fantasy themed necessarily. They did a good job of like fantasyifying it, but I still prefer when they're like more strictly medieval fantasy. This is a little bit like mecha. Yeah, medieval mecha, I guess, but still. Kind of, I mean, it does look like one of those like fell dudes in Outland, I guess. Some of the other ones, though, not Gul'dan specifically, some of the other ones look a little more like high tech, you know? It's a rogue! Makes sense. Sketchy Stranger's weird for Warlocks. Immolate, probably worse against Rogue. I don't know how we're going to beat Rogue. Feels tough. Would Demolisher be a good addition to this deck or not disruptive enough? I guess I don't know what Demolisher is. What's Demolisher? Is that the location card? Oh, we didn't even think about that. Yeah, I didn't even think about it. I mean, I don't hate it. I think it's kind of cool. I don't think that's called Demolisher. What? I think that's what you mean. What's that called? Demolitionist or something? Demolition Renovator? Is that what you mean? Yeah. How did I know what you meant? Yeah. No, it would be cool. It would be cool to put one of those in, I think. Kind of forgot about it, to be honest. It would be a cool thumbnail. I was gonna put Soul Seeker in the thumbnail, but yeah, that's a good choice. This Immolate is so unlikely to matter against Rogue, but just nothing else to do here. Probably just farm these trades. All right, Dagger Mastery. Couldn't have told you the name of this hero power for $100, by the way. I've played this game for 8 years, and that's the first time I've ever said Dagger Mastery in my life. Theatar. Okay, did we delete the immolation now, I wonder? I don't know how that works. Maybe that was gonna get immolated. I'm not sure. Did you be honest with me, you guys? Did you know that the name of the hero power was Dagger Mastery? I want you to be straight with me. I had no idea. I can tell you a life tap. I don't even, as I'm thinking, like, I don't know what most of the hero powers names are. What's priests called? Heal? I don't know what it's called. I think if you gave me a multiple choice, I could get it, but I'm just not thinking of them at all. What is the druid hero power called? Lesser heal. That sounds right. Yeah. Life tap, I definitely know. I really don't know any of them, I don't think. Wow, that's sort of horrifying to think that we just don't know these. I'm also horrified that I'm very dead on board. Oh, that's actually a pretty good card to get in the scheme of things, but just not at all useful in this scenario. Shapeshift, yeah, that sounds right. Armor up for warrior, yes. Steady shot for hunter, yeah, that sounds right. That all sounds correct. What's paladin? Make a dude?
My powers are never truly
Recruit, maybe? Why does recruit sound familiar for paladin? Demon hunters? I don't know. Smorky dude? Smork. It's just called Smork. Can I stay alive? No. Is this game over? Yes. Why am I not doing this, by the way? Didn't even, clearly paying a lot of attention. Dude, explosive trap is like almost enough to keep me alive, but not quite. If I played this a different way, maybe I totally blanked that they had secrets and I had a secret tech card. I'm clearly not paying attention. This game seems so over. What's Death Knight's called? Yeah, it's called it's gonna be Give a Minion Reborn, and it's, well, now they like it when hero powers are more self-sufficient. I think it's gonna be called like Summon a 1/1 Rush. Summon a 1/1 with Rush that dies at the end of turn, and it's gonna be called the ghouls are gonna get you. It's a little long, but the ghouls are gonna get you. The ghouls are gonna get you. Hey, Heart Queen, thanks for the raid. This is literally my last game, and I'm actually late. I am gonna be in trouble. Oh my gosh, my wife's gonna be so angry at me. Heart Queen, thanks for the raid, though. Appreciate it. It was fun seeing your pictures at TwitchCon and stuff with everybody. I saw your picture with Ali Straza, and I was reminded it's surprising how tall Ali Straza is. She seems like she would be someone who's short, but she's surprisingly tall for a lady. Like, I was always like, man, she's like a few inches taller than Heart Queen. That seems wrong. Seems backwards. But I remember the same thing when I met Ali Strauss. I was like, man, she's pretty tall. not like really tall, but just like, you know, like maybe 5'7" or something. You know, I was, you know, my wife is like 5 foot tall, for instance, right? So that's a pretty substantial difference to me. I was always like, man, that's a bigger difference than I ever dreamed.
What'll wet your whistle?
People are always surprised about how tall I am. I'm another person who I surprise people with my height. Everybody thinks I'm like this little short bearded dwarf, this little Gimli type character, you know, jolly little dwarf, Bran Bronzebeard over here, but I'm actually pretty tall, and people are like, wait, what? I thought you were gonna be so short, Regis. Nope. I'm tall. Mouse over the paladin hero power. Oh, reinforce. It's not recruit. Wow, reinforce. Yeah, I never knew. I never knew. Could you imagine the names of the hero powers when Blizzard was making Hearthstone? You mean like the placeholder names and stuff? Yeah, like everything in Battlegrounds was called like Bacon. Everything just said Bacon when I playtested Battlegrounds. That was like the code name. All the tips, like, you know, the loading screen tips. When we were testing Battlegrounds early, all the loading screen tips were like tips on how to cook bacon. They hadn't written the actual Battlegrounds tips yet, so it said like, lay it out on a baking sheet. Have 2 inches between each strip. You know, put it in the oven at 400 degrees or whatever, right? I don't know how to cook bacon, but something like that. All right, this deck's insistence on not running AoE is still coming back to haunt us. Taunting Tamsin, please. I think we might have a chance to stabilize still here, though, honestly. It's not going to be a good chance, but Gigafin's pretty nuts. I like Gigafin a lot. I don't know whether to think that's true or complete lie. That is actually true. That is a true story. I think Mike Dene is like a big bacon guy. I think he's like Canadian or something and likes bacon a lot. Which I guess Canadian bacon's different. Maybe he's not Canadian. I don't know. But somebody there likes bacon a lot. I think you even see that. I've seen some of those like error shots on Google, where the like error codes will pop up. Not on Google, on Reddit, I mean. Yeah, here you can actually see it. Here's an error shot of Battlegrounds. It says glue bacon. So there's like glue game modes pop up bacon. So even there's error codes still in the game that reference bacon. In case you needed more evidence and didn't trust me. In case you're a jerk who didn't trust me. Can we get like something awesome here? I think it's probably better than Jailer, honestly, just to try to high roll this. Ugh, not awesome. Man, that's tough. That's actually tough. Clearly you weren't paying enough attention to the tips. Yeah, I did forget them. Yeah. I did indeed. That was fun testing Battlegrounds. It was really cool. I won two straight games in the play group of 8 people because back then Murlocs were insane, and it certainly can be as again, but I kept like pivoting into poison Murlocs, and I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. Poison Murlocs, eh? So we're just obviously dead, right? I don't have any reason to play this out. Curious what they have in here though. Silverhand Recruit, wow. Good job, Fell Soul Jailer. You did it. Let me check in with my wife, guys, see if dinner is ready or not. If I have time to play one more game. I'll be right back. Well, I'm just gonna audit. Oh yeah, we got 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. We're gonna win the best games in 5 minutes. No sound. Yes, I know. I muted the stream so I could talk to the wife. This is Kilbin.
Thompson versus Thrall.
Fear the coming storm.
Okay, shaman. Interesting. This could be a control shaman. Yeah, I mean, there's no like aggro shamans running around, right? Let's keep disruption over. I mean, I'm probably gonna be some weird aggro totem thing, right? I'm gonna get screwed here, but I think I like the idea of looking for disruption more. Probably a rogue. That's a good point. It's probably just a rogue. Yeah, control shamans out there though. Oh my god, I knew it. I knew it, dude. I knew as soon as I said there are no aggro shamans that it was going to be some random garbage aggro shaman. So frustrating, dude. Murloc shaman constitutes 0.032% of the meta or something. Like, I mean, you can't even find Murloc shaman on the popularity table on HS Replay. No, it's there. 1.4%. About half as common as oh man, this is still pretty nice for us though, really. Like, slowed them down a lot at least. It's gonna buy me time into Tamsin maybe, which is what we need. I think we just tempo again, just try to kind of chunk away at the stuff until Tamsin can make a play. Lurgle, Forager, that'd be a good trade. Big damage there too. What I wouldn't give to have that touch of the Nathrazine back. I mean, I just threw it away so casually. What I wouldn't give, dude. Oh, Trog, huh? All right, man. He's just gonna die to free pings, but gotta try something. Oh, what I wouldn't give to have that touch back right now that I just threw away so confidently. There's no aggro shamans out there right now. What was I thinking? Why? Oh, that's at least a little bit of a slower play that also makes the Trog eat a hit at least. That's kind of nice. Still not gonna have time though. I desperately have to hit touch here. Oh, interesting. Okay, hold up. Oh, I actually need to remove this. I can clear everything else with Tamsin next turn. I just need to save life, right? Oh, this then. Oh my god, what am I doing? That's way more damage. Yeah, that's a 5-drop bro, but I'm not even gonna tap. I think every health point here matters. I'm just gonna throw away an MLA that's clearly not relevant, but just because I have nothing else to do, we're gonna Tamsin on 6. We're gonna pray to God that we find 2 Drain Souls and a Tamsin, and we're going to die as well. And that kills the Tamsin play, so that's GG. Cool. Man, I really wanted to get one more win tonight. I was gonna maybe make this a video tonight. This clearly isn't gonna do it though. So I can find a 0 mana touch. All right, GG guys. I gotta go. I will see all of you tomorrow. Let me oh, actually, I might come back tonight for a Marvel Snap stream. I really needed to stream Marvel Snap tonight or today. We DC'd early. I ran out of time. Like, so I might come back tonight for Marvel Snap. I don't know. If you want to see Marvel Snap, just keep an eye out on the notifications and stuff. I'll see how I'm feeling. If I do, it'll probably be a fairly short stream, but maybe get like an hour and a half or something in. Would be pretty good. So let's drop a raid. Carry on the love there from Heart Queen. Thank you all for stopping by today. Love you all a ton. Good luck out there in the universe. See you soon. Check YouTube for more fun videos. Love you. Thank you for subs, bits, follows, kind words. And until next time, game on.